In Winston Churchill's words, Russia is a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. Nowhere is that more apparent than in Moscow, a city that hides its treasures rather than flaunts them. The ancient city has always been a haven for history buffs. Churches and monuments remember fallen heroes and victorious battles and adds to the exciting cauldron of creativity.
The
cathedral has been restored to every smallest detail, the way it looked exactly before the destruction, which took place in 1931. Even all the decor of the interiors and the paintings and the mosaics, they look exactly the same they looked before the explosion. If I want to worship or to pray in privacy, we have special little rooms here in the same cathedral. We call them the cells. And when I can find time, I go there and pray, but usually we pray during the service.
When shopping, it's not bling that is hard to uncover. There are hundreds of obvious temptations at which to throw a gold card, albeit at very much higher prices than in Europe, catering to the evolving taste of an increasingly international crowd.
За последние десятилетия мода действительно очень сильно изменилась.
So the fashion in Russia has changed to a great extent during the past decade, and now the young fashionable Russians, and not only young ones but the elder ones, they prefer mixed styles and mixed combination of colors and more brave combination. I would like to say, for example, they can wear classical jacket in combination with the worn-out jeans. As far as the colors are concerned, they also prefer some loud colors, which had been considered to be rather vulgar in the past.
Russia's capital city is experiencing a burst of creative energy, evident in all aspects of contemporary culture, but most of all in the food on offer.
I like Moscow. It's a really nice, growing city, a lot of opportunities, good competition, good business, a lot of upcoming restaurants. So a really interesting place to stay and to be. In my opinion, the old Russian cuisine, they use a lot of vegetables because the people, they didn't have too much money, or they used easy products, a lot of vegetable seasonal things. And the new Russian cuisine is going in a direction for all these young Russians. They prefer seafood, especially all kinds of it's oysters, lobsters, langoustes. So they really spend a lot of money for food and they're open for new creations.
Moscow boasts the most billionaires and the most expensive cups of coffee in the world. It's a fascinating destination. A tip is to carry a photocopy of your passport, visa and registration stamp with you at all times.
So you could see yourself spending 8 days in Russia exploring Moscow and St Petersburg.
Among the billionaires.
Among the billionaires with the most expensive cups of coffee.
Hi,
Can you
billionaire.
imagine?
Crazy,
Hey?
man. Wow.
Jeez.
So that's the travel package of this
Yeah.
week. 18,790 Rand could get you to Moscow and St. Petersburg as well. And it's a great, great travel package, which also includes your arrival and
That's
departure
it.
at the airport and the train station coach transfers as well.
Now this is a nice one. 6 nights, half board in 4-star accommodation with private en-suite facilities.
And you also get a one-night accommodation in an overnight sleeper train in first class, 2-berth compartment.
Exactly, and of course a full-on tour with an English-speaking guide, because otherwise you might get just lost in translation.
Yeah, you don't want to get lost when they say.
So basically that, he said, was Table Mountain and Lion's Head, and the clouds are rolling in, that it's very cold in Cape Town, and it's set to rain as well.
Now translate this one.
Basically what he said is log into pmptravel.co.za, or you can also go to expressoshow.com for all the details.
What the legend!
Right? I speak
know how you
Russian.
do it.
I tell you, exactly.
My mind is blown. It's getting epic.
By supporting the Flower Valley Conservation Trust, that's where we found goodness. Pick and Pay, always there for you.